So guys, we've got the information we've been waiting for, and the new Divine event has been confirmed to be coming on the 1st of March at 12 o'clock GMT. And to advertise the upcoming event, they've posted this image right here, and the first thing you'll probably notice is this magical girl-esque CHRONO Aphrodite dragon. So it turns out that the unofficial info that was posted was indeed true. So we can probably expect most, if not all, of these dragons to be appearing during either the Divine event itself or during random intervals during the next update. And the thing is, on this image file, we also have a Taurus dragon that is listed as a legendary. So that's probably either a bundled dragon or possibly a new dragon of the month. So I guess we can look forward to that as well. But anyway, we also have CHRONO Zeus in this picture, we've got the Chronos dragon in this picture, but the only thing I don't see is CHRONO Hades. So where the hecko has he gone? But regardless, this is what it says. It says, "Attention! We've received some news of dire importance. It appears that Chronos, the Dragon Master of Time, is in need of our help. A weird anomaly appeared that looked like the Mount Drogolympus, but mashed together. It appears to be a mysterious rift in space-time." Are you brave enough to join Aya and Ned on this new exciting adventure to explore the secrets of the rift? Tune into the next Divine event and win extremely powerful new CHRONO Divine Dragons and many more valuable rewards. Kicks off on March the 1st. So, they obviously have not given us a lot to work with, but this is the grand reveal of this new, I guess, weird Divine event, because they're saying that Mount Drogolympus was mashed together. So we've essentially got the old Divines coming back in these new forms, and maybe we're going to have versions of the old Divine events coming back, but in a new revamped way. So I hope that that's cooler than what it could possibly be. But my main thing that I'm seeing is that CHRONO Zeus looks like he's made out of metal. Like, he looks robotic, which is certainly intriguing. But the only other thing that I will take from the unofficial info is that they're probably going to have the elements that are listed on the image. So CHRONO Zeus is probably going to be a Divine Shadow and Metal, CHRONO Aphrodite, Divine Plant and Light, and CHRONO Hades, a Divine Energy and Wind, and he is a puzzle piece dragon for 24, and CHRONO Zeus is a 300 piece puzzle dragon, apparently. Again, don't take everything that this says without questioning it before it gets confirmed, but, you know, the info has been pretty accurate thus far. But this really does open up a lot of questions for what we might see. Obviously, we've got this chrono/time theme going through, so I am really excited to see some new mechanics get put into the game. Whether that ends up happening, we'll see. But March the 1st, that's not too long away. That is not this Friday, that would be next Friday. So it will start just before the weekend, so you people can be really happy about that, you know, have school and work. But that is the new info. I am really, really excited for it. Not sure how you feel. And, you know, with everything, there's also the case of how are these dragons exactly going to be released? Are they going to be available for all players to have a chance to get them? Or are these special CHRONO Divines going to be exclusive to people that want to invest in the, let's just call them what they are, the pay-to-win Divine chests? Again, unless you get extremely lucky. We don't know quite yet. And I do hold out a lot of hope, because in what we have so far, we only have info on 3 new Divines, so that is a lot less than we're used to actually being released during these time frames. So if they make the only Divines inaccessible to most people, the event's going to feel pretty shoddy. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I'm going to hold out hope. I'm going to hold out faith. I am not going to prejudge them until we see the event itself and what's coming. So Gameloft, don't screw it up. This is a cool idea we've got. I want this to be a time where all players can at least get their hands on one of them minimum. Like, if they're using the CHRONO Aphrodite at the forefront and it's not the puzzle piece dragons, at least make her relatively easy to get for most players. Like, just make it so that we don't all have to do a, like, 20-day long set of castle events to get one of them, and then 2 of them are only puzzle piece dragons. I mean, there's a good chance the Hades might end up being a chest dragon, but that CHRONO Zeus, don't know about him. Don't know about getting him. Because, again, that's a lot of pieces for a dragon. A lot of pieces to get him. Oh, it's just, we've been waiting on this news for a while now. You know, leaks and random stuff getting thrown everywhere, and I can't even talk about it. It's sad. It's sad having to wait. And then there's the people saying, oh, everything you're saying about these dragons is untrue. It's like, yeah, well, you'll see. Get wrecked, kid. You know, you're always going to get people like that. To be fair, I would rather people question the information that they're given than not question it at all. It's just I wish people would be a little bit, let's just say, not as much of an ass about it on purpose. Because it's like, you cannot believe someone that's giving you information, right? Or saying there's a possibility that this stuff may come out in future. And you can say, I don't believe that this is true. I don't think the sources are good enough. That's fine. That's fine. I'll say, be on your merry way. We will check again in a week's time when we have more info. But then there's the people that just go, oh my god, you're so stupid if you think that these dragons are real. As if they'd make a dragon that dumb. Didn't you see on the image file, they don't even have the silhouette of the dragon at the back? Of course it's fake! Hello? Well, for those people, I'm just happy to see you eat your own dirt for today. I don't know, maybe it's just people don't expect it from DML to have an event like this. I think some people just get too, let's say, used to things the way that they are. And that's the reason that things like repeat events aren't given as much scrutiny as they should be by people. I think a lot of that is because, you know, some events don't come back for ages and then people forget. Or they weren't here in the first place. But, you know, I'm just saying, if someone gives you random info that seems untrue, sure, question it. But, I mean, there's no reason to start attacking the person for it. Especially if you end up being wrong in the end. In which case, you know, you've got to walk away with your tail between your legs. Or you just go, yeah, well, they're an idiot anyway, so they deserve it. Because there are a lot of people that genuinely think that. But hey, you know, I guess everyone's entitled to live their life as they want. Some people just live it in a more questionable way than others. And oh my goodness gracious me, I have not done any map fights in forever. Because, you know, if we have this new Divine CHRONO event coming, I would highly recommend that you save up your gems for VIP, or at least allow your VIP to last for the duration of the event. Because we don't know what the event is yet, but you don't want to not have VIP on and then need the reduced breeding times. Maybe you need the extra portal energy and things like that. It's just saving VIP for those event timeframes in general is really, really useful and handy. So, you know, right now I've spent my VIP because I just want VIP right now. Because if I don't have VIP on, I legitimately don't even bother opening the game. Because you just get so destroyed amounts of resources instead of the normal amounts. And I just can't be bothered to do it most of the time, especially when I'm playing other stuff. But I do highly recommend that if you're saving up for VIP right now, keep saving until March the 1st, see what is happening with the event, and then you can go and enable it. And hopefully that should help you out during any weird, even very difficult events that we have going. So, I guess that's the preliminary thought. But hey, I'm really interested to see if we have a brand new style of event, or if it's just gonna be, you know, an old event just with different milestones or something. Although, you know, the idea of combining all of the previous divine events and dragons and such, or at least one of the areas, does sound really, really cool. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna do it, obviously. But it's sort of like the final island here, right? How we have the beginning, and then as we go along it takes us into the Norse dragons and the Norse divine event, because all of this final campaign map that we have is super long. Like, if you compare it to the other islands, it is huge. It was a massive, massive update, but it did incorporate a lot of the old divine features into it. So, you know, we've got the regular version of all of them smashed together, and now we're gonna get this weird space-time rift continuum hooga booga stuff happening in the game, apparently. It's just weird how they've made her into some kind of strange magical girl, and they've turned Zeus into a robot. Like, you know what? If you think about it, Zeus does kind of look like a robot anyway, because if you look at his eyes, they're just like one color. So it looks like underneath it's actually a robot playing. It's like he's disguised himself as a new dragon. But this new one has weird mechanical wings or something going on. So I don't know, maybe he can fly like an actual dragon this time. Because in his old style, he doesn't even have any wings, I don't believe. So he actually might look more like a dragon this time. And a mecha dragon at that. Like, that sounds pretty rad. But again, we don't know if we can get him. So I don't want to get my hopes up too high about getting all three of them. I will hold out. I will not say too many things that I shouldn't say regarding this update, or, you know, first thoughts that pop into mind, because they may not even be true, and they may not even be correct. Like, in terms of worries and problems that I can potentially see coming, exception dragons. Like, we know that there are exceptions out there, right? We know that exceptions exist, and we know that, according to the leaks, these dragons have very, very different stats. 88 base attack. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I guess we just wait until March the 1st. It's not that long away. In the meantime, of course, we do have the boss challenge, maybe other mini events going on at the same time. So, let's hold out for now. Not too much more speculation than we've already done, and we'll see how your sister's gonna be added to this game, Aphrodite. But regardless, that is everything that I have to say about this new update stuff. So thank you for joining me. Good luck with all of your breeding and that in the meantime, and, you know, let me know if you find anything else out about the event and the, you know, I don't know, maybe you see some random info somewhere. Send it me.